I just spring it on him.
No, you got nothing in your teeth. Here we are live from the Gold Coast University Hospital at the Intelligent Health Innovation Showcase. And we are at half time. So we've had an interesting morning and we've been looking at some really cool health tech. I think you've interviewed a couple of interesting people, haven't you, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. There's some guys there. One guy couldn't say exactly where he was from, but he was actually from Intel. So I'm not naming any names. He was from Intel. Yeah. He couldn't actually say he was from Intel because he would have had to get corporate approval for saying that. But he had some interesting perspectives on AI and what the future of jobs actually looks like with regards to AI. And then his mate...
Are we allowed to say his name either?
Yeah, his mate.
His mate?
Cody.
Both from Intel?
No, his mate wasn't from Intel. Cody was from AI Gold Coast, also AI Australia, AI Sydney. And yeah, he also had some interesting perspectives on the future of work for I guess, people and is AI going to take jobs?
So, half-time, Macca, what are they doing now? They're finishing up in the main auditorium?
Yeah, they're finishing up on the main auditorium. I think there was the last talk that we saw a startup was a bit late to. Planning, and then they're going into like a speed dating session with the mentors and people in the space.
Yeah. What is the speed dating session? Is it about matching startups with investors?
Yeah, so there's a group called Ribbit, RIBBIT. We might stick their link in this video. And what they do is they match interns with corporates for jobs. Okay. So they've got a database. You can go and check out ribbit.com, I believe it is, or it might be .com.au. And they match interns from unis and TAFE and all over the place, and so the speed dating is supported by them. And the idea is, it's like when we say speed dating, they're not actually dating. It's actually matching medical startups and medical companies with potential interns, right? So they sort of get around each of the tables. I think there's probably about 15 different companies represented in there, and then they just sort of have a quick sort of 60-second to 2-minute talk with them about what their business is, and then they talk to the student, and then they move on to the next one. So it's sort of on the format of speed dating, but more about matching interns with medical businesses.
So who's really doing the pitch there? Is it more that the company's doing the pitch, or is it that the intern's doing the interview?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's a bit of both. The last one I went to, it was sort of both. It was like the students trying to put their best foot forward to potentially get an internship with that company, and then the company's pitching the intern as to why they should come and work for them. And I think also Ribbit, and I'm probably speaking out of turn here, but I think they also do the stuff around managing the agreements between the corporates and make sure that the interns are appropriately compensated.
Right. It's
and
okay to
remunerated.
speculate live on Facebook.
Why not? Well, I'm just going on the last one I went to that, so I might be wrong, but, who knows. And so what's happening after, like this afternoon, I think, is there someone in there with a drone or something you were going to talk to?
Oh, yeah, so I'm planning on, I've got a few people lined up.
Right.
Had some technical difficulties with the app, but...
And I think we've worked out those technical difficulties.
Yeah, hence
here right now.
We're live.
Hence we are here right now. Yes.
So we've fixed all the technical issues, and I've got a few people lined up with drones and robots.
Yep.
There's a company that's done something around travel and health, which is interesting. So
see Macca say drone and he's like lights up.
I just had a really good conversation about VR too, so it's my thing.
And so what was the thing you were looking at Microsoft before? I saw you with the headset on. That looked pretty cool.
Yeah, the HoloLens, Microsoft HoloLens, and it's pretty cool. It looks like a huge set of glasses, and essentially I played with it after that, and I was able to see in the middle of the room a piece of anatomy, and actually,
what piece of ananatomy?
Yeah.
You were seeing the whole kit?
I was seeing the whole kit. I felt like it was a bit uncomfortable. He had his clothes off,
Maybe you should have got yours
too, but I realised where I was, and maybe that's not ideal.
So this was a hologram, right?
It's a hologram. No one else could see it except for me, so it was very intimate. But I was able to walk around, and it was in 3D space in the middle of the room. Oh, beautiful.
So that looked pretty good, though.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
So we might leave it there.